Stratbook episode number 1. Welcome to Mirage. Hey, you there. While the video is loading, you have some time to subscribe and like the video. I would really appreciate that. Thank you and enjoy the video. Welcome back, Gingies, to the Stratbook. Now you might ask, what is the Stratbook? Well, the Stratbook is a new series that I'm starting where I'm gonna give you tips on every map on how you can win. Wait. Before you click off the video, I'm gonna give you 10 tips that I actually use to win my level 10 faceit games. These tips are easy usable and you can just jump into a game and do them, which makes this series different from other people's their videos, even though those videos are good. They just give you a barrage of utility that you're never gonna use anyway. I'm gonna give you tips that I actually use and that are easy accessible for you as well. Enough waffling, let's start the first episode. And this episode we're gonna talk about one of the most played maps, and that is Mirage. So let's get right into it. Usually when I play Mirage in my level 10 faceit games, I am the B-side player. So let's start with tips on B-side. On pistol round I have a small strat that I like to do, but this is a strat that you need to communicate towards your teammates because you're gonna need to bait them a little bit. So what you would do here is have a teammate play on shorts and you would just play backside. If you look at backside, you have these two little dots here. If you line yourself up with the small little dot, it's really hard to see you standing here. So let's say you're at T side, you're rushing out, you have to check short, he's already shooting you from short. You go towards bench, you try to kill short. If you would try to look backside, you wouldn't really see anybody, and like peeking out this far is really dangerous already. Like you can easily get killed from short, and with the kitchen rotate coming in, you can get killed from kitchen as well. So most of the times they won't see you. Same goes here. If he goes to plant a bomb, he can see you, and it's a free bomb drop, right? You just peek, kill the guy that is planting. Your teammate rotating from window would just go here, and then there is no possible way for them to come and peek you. They can't push you from here, and they can't push you from short because your teammate is there, and they can't push you from side because you can just kill them. Sorry if I'm waffling a bit, but I want these strats to make sense because I use them on a daily, so to me they make sense already. Let's get into a few small boosts that you can do to get a really good off position. The first one is the van jump. You probably already know this, but you can stand on this ledge here. By itself is already a good angle you can hold, right? It's really hard to see you even when you're crouched down. But you can use this to get towards apps really quickly. So you just run towards the van, jump up, and jump again to get in apps. Easy like that, and you are in apps very quickly. You have a good position. You can even go and peek them, and they're probably still there. So yeah, it's a really good self boost. This might seem a little bit hard for newer players, so I'll show you a way that you can still get into apps pretty quickly and a little bit more easy. First one still being with the van, you can just jump up the ledge, jump crouch, and you're up already, right? That's a little bit easier than just jumping on the ledge straight to here, and you still get here fairly quickly. Another way is just to have a teammate help you out. So what your teammate would do is go here and line up with the shadow. So you ask your teammate to do the abs boost, he goes and lines up with the shadow, and as you can see, sight is a little bit higher than everything else on B side. So now you just run towards him and you jump on top of his head and you're in apps quickly and easy. And lastly, for B side, I have two more off angles that I like to play, and that's on this garbage can. When you're on this garbage scan, you can look at the exit of apps, which could be an easy pick for you. The other one being on the stone behind the bench. As you can see, there is this like little gap here, so you can literally just stand on it and see into apps, which could be an easy pick as well. Before we switch over to A side, because these are the tips that I use on B side, I would like to give you a little tip that you can use in mid or when you're playing B short. So the thing you want to be doing, and it's pretty self-explaining, is just ask your teammate to go and sit there and boost you up to ladder. Most of the times your enemy will smoke window, but that doesn't matter. You can still get up here very easily, and you have short control and ladder control. And I know you might say, but that's pretty stupid. No, it's very easy, but I know a lot of you aren't using this. And I'm telling you, this fucking works. In level 10, in normal games, it works. Look at these pro games. They even do it in pro games all the time. Navi does it constantly. It helps you get a lot of short and ladder control at the same time, and it gets you there at the beginning of the round, so you already have a lot of control as a CT player. That is the tip you can use as a newer beginner player. You can also do the more intermediate stuff, the more harder stuff, and that is just jump towards short yourself. This is a pretty hard jump though. A lot of you will probably know about it, but won't be able to do it. So all you have to do is run up, jump up here, and then jump towards there instantly, basically. So you just run up, jump, and jump again, and you're on short. Just like that. I know this might seem hard, but if you practice this a lot, you will be able to get it like really quickly and consistently. And this is just very overpowered, you know, like you can just smoke, hold this angle. Your teammate can smoke. Most of the times they might already have smoked short. It's just a very good angle. But this comes with a problem though. If you're not hitting it consistently and you fall down, you're stuck under and you need to think quickly and change what you're doing. Another thing we like to do sometimes is just go towards upper with 2 players. So all you have to do is have your teammate sit here. You can smoke under if you want, so he can't get killed, but he can hold under himself. You just jump on top of him, have him stand up. Thank you, teammate. And you can hold short from here, top mid from here. But you need to be careful from under though. Moving on to A side, I usually don't play it that much, so I don't have a lot of tips for it, but something I can say is that Ninja is an overlooked position. Even in level 10, on higher level, most of the times they don't check Ninja. So abuse it. It's very overpowered. You don't need to go there every time the round starts or all that shit. But like, again, if you know they're pushing mid, you can just go towards here and hold this easy. Ninja is very overpowered. Another position you can use on A side is shoot out the window here. There usually is a window. I already shot it. You drop a smoke and you jump onto ticket and then you can hold ramp. It's pretty hard to see an enemy here most of the times. So yeah, you can just play in the smoke a little bit. This is what it would look like as a T side, you know, like look at that. You can barely see him, right? So it's a pretty good position. I don't use it a lot because I'm not an A side player, but it's a pretty good position. Enough talking about CT side, let's get straight into T side. And the thing I like to do most on T side, well, it depends on what my IGL calls and how the game is going, but I like to go towards A most of the time. So starting off on CT, we talked about pistol, so we're gonna do the same on T side, and I'm gonna give you a small strat. This strat might sound a little bit stupid, but I'm telling you, it fucking works. Try it and you're gonna see that it does work. So all you have to do is starting pistol on T side is go for palace. The last player is going to be throwing a smoke towards jungle and he's going to be baiting on ramp. So all you do is you have your teammate throw a smoke towards jungle, bait on ramp, and you slow walk from here. Tell your teammates we're getting close. He throws the smoke, he baits on ramp, he's shooting, you rush out with 4 people, plant a bomb, and you take CT control with the 4 people. What this basically does is you can't get killed from jungle. You can get killed from stairs though, but you're planting, 3 of your teammates are pushing CT. You have full CT control with 3 people at the beginning of the fucking pistol round, and bomb is planted. There's almost no way to retake this. Like, you can just play off CT with 3 of you, hold the bomb, you can hold CT, they can't take back CT because you're there with 3 people. That is how we like to play pistol round on T side, and 95% of the time this fucking strat works. Even on higher level, I know it's stupid, but it does work. I already told you going into T side, I really like to take A control and I like to play A. I like to think about a saying, my saying, and that is sometimes all you need is a quick palace play, palace control. So I'll just walk you through what I do when I'm playing palace, and that will probably help you get a lot of palace control and understand my saying a little bit better. So the first thing I like to do is go towards here, so I can't get pushed. This is a very good off angle, a very good off angle. When I don't get peeked, I like to walk up, check stairs, molly under. You can always throw a nade in there as well if you want, and then I like to throw a smoke towards here. What the smoke is going to allow you to do is just walk out. You can check stairs, you can check jungle, or you can just go towards under and take under control. Another thing you can do with the smoke is just fucking run out. Just go quick in towards side, check triple, check CT, have somebody smoke CT. You can just run through the smoke, but be careful though, most of the times they will spray in towards the smoke. So just wait a few seconds, go out, straight to the left, you're ninja, you're out, you check stairs, all that stuff. And this is why I'm saying, sometimes all you need is palace control and a quick palace play. Like that, in like 5 seconds, you just fully have site control, unless you die, but your teammate can go with you, trade you. You know side is shooting towards you, you know side is shooting towards ninja, so ramp can come out. Like that, easy. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of palace control. This is the thing I like to do most of the times, and even after repeating this 6, 7, 8 times, it almost always works, because there's so many things you can do, right? You can smoke it off, you can run through, you can not smoke it off and peek towards stairs, you can peek out and towards jungle without the smoke. They're not gonna expect you peeking because you already peeked through a smoke 10 fucking times. You can smoke it off and go upper. They will be looking into the smoke. You can just check stairs and jungle. You can go under if you want. There's so many options that you can do from our palace, and most of the times people don't know this because they think, oh, palace is just straight one way, like there's nothing you can do here, right? There's a lot you can do. Moving on, I have a little boost on T side, which is a pretty good off angle, and I've almost never seen anybody use this, but it's really good and you can get a pretty good pick out of this. So if your teammate spawns in front of you, you want to ask him to run towards ramp and just crouch towards the smoke or crouch somewhere close to ramp. You just jump on towards your teammate and look at this. Look how much you can see. If somebody crosses here, he's dead. Like there's no way he's not dead. And most of the times players look towards here, like they look lower, so they won't expect you to be up this high, right? This is just an easy kill. It's an easy pick, which is something different from this, right? Usually it's something like this, like it's really hard to see, you know? But with your teammate having you boost up, you can see a lot more. Here's a tip you can use as a T site taking mid control. So the two things you want is a connector smoke and a window smoke. Then you want your teammate to be crouching over here. You jump up, have him uncrouch, and when the smoke fades, look at this. Look how much you can see in towards window. I fell off by accident, but look at how much you can see. You can molly there, you can hold this, you can hold there, and actually they even use this in pro plays as well, but most of the times you probably wouldn't have seen this yet. But this is a very strong angle, so if you're taking mid control, try this out a few times. It's very strong and it will definitely help you win a round or two.
Right, I think that's clearly the game plan. But this time they actually get set up. Yeah, that they actually get set up in a spot to punish something.
Again, as a T side player, I prefer taking control of A and going A. But here's a few tips you can use when you're trying to take control and when you're trying to hold B side. If this is smoked off, if you go towards the right side and crouch, it's really hard to see you from short. You can take bench control, you can take fan control, but it's really hard to see you from short when you're crouched up. I like to do this sometimes. Wait for the smoke to fade, take short control, and then go out. And I don't know, this works a lot of the times, so I just like doing it. So one of the things that I like to do when holding B side, and I swear to you, nobody does this and nobody expects this, and this is so overpowered. You have your teammate plant the bomb, and you just jump up, and you go on to boost. So this time, you're not playing on boost as a CT, but you're doing it as a T side player. And I'm telling you, they never check this, never. If they run out of kitchen, you already have an angle on him. That's the easiest kill of your life. They never check this shit, even when it's smoked. Like imagine when it's smoked, they push out, easiest kill of your life. This is such an easy way to win side and have side control and keep it. Like this is very overpowered. CTs almost Never check this, even on level 10. Nobody expects you to fucking play on boost as a T side. Like, you gotta imagine, going out as a CT player, you're never gonna look up there. Never. And you play headshot height, so you're aiming towards this height. When you jump out of window, that position is so unexpected. You're never gonna expect a T-side player to be there. You're not gonna tell me that you ever went out and that you went and did this and checked this. Impossible. Impossible. There's not a single player that has ever done that, walked out and checked that position. Never. And the last strategy I want to talk about in this video, and this might be one of the stupidest ones, but I swear to God, this works so many times. So, imagine your whole team is going towards A. Just tell them, okay, I am going to hold your back. And you just go towards here. Nobody expects this. Nobody. Do you know how many times in level 10 I play this position because I know B is gonna push, and I'm telling my players, teammates, to go A to make noise and just wait for B to come? Never. They run out and check towards T sides. Never. They never expect you to play here. Never. Almost never. Never say never, you know? Like JB said, Justin Bieber. Never say never. But yeah, this is a pretty good strat. Like, if you're going towards A and you want to take B control, you want to hold your teammates back. Or when your teammates are dying on A and the B player pushes, you get a pick and you get back into the round. So this is a very good position. And well, Gingies, that's gonna be everything for Mirage for the first episode of Stratbook. I hope you enjoyed this type of content, and again, I know I'm not talking a lot about utility and all of that stuff, but there's so many videos that talk about utility, you know, and these are things that most people don't talk about, most people don't show you, and they work. They're easy accessible and they work. You don't need to learn thousands of utility. This works. Just do this and it will work, I promise you. So hopefully I was able to give you some insight on how I win Mirage, on how I play Mirage in my level 10 games, and I hope you will win your next Mirage games as well. Let me know down below in the comments which map you want me to talk about next, which map you want tips on next. And if you have any strats for Mirage, you can write them down as well. If somebody checks the video, he has the video and a full strat book down below. But that's gonna be everything for this video. I know I waffled a lot. Hopefully I explained everything well. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep updated about my live streams when I post videos, or you want to have a chat with me. Join the official Certified Ginge Discord, and that's gonna be everything, Gingies. I will see you in the next one. Peace.